You must be new in town. Let me show you around the neighborhood. We got the post office, the park. Oh, this here's my house. Let me let you in. Don't be shy. Oh, please, after you. There you go. If there's anyone hiding in here, you should know I've got a carbon monoxide leak. Anyway, come on in. If you're new to the show, every week I take real listener questions down into the sub-basement of imagination, where I get a little help answering them from my neighbors. And speaking of neighbors...
Hey, Mr. T, it's me, Stooley, from down the street. My dad was going to drop me off at the pool today, but he said I took too long to pick a pair of swim trunks.
I know it takes you a few hours.
I have to coordinate, Mr. T, and I can't be wearing the same thing as anyone else.
Well, maybe you can plan tomorrow's look while I do today's show.
You got it, Mr. T.
As for us, I think if we head into the sub-basement of imagination, we'll be able to answer all of this season's hottest fashion questions. I'll see you on the other side. All right, hey, he's gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it. It's Mr. James.
Hello.
And it's just gonna be us two. It's just gonna be one of those lonely eps where it's just me and Mr. James.
Wow. Like the old days.
Just like the old days.
Oh, man. So, what's today's episode going to be about? Fashion?
This is our fashion episode.
Woo! From two guys who...
Hey, we know a thing or two.
Yeah.
We know two things.
Exactly, between the two of us.
I have a feeling this will be this one might run long, who knows?
Exactly. All right, well, we got some questions.
We got our first question here from @Geronimus Bjork. Wants to know, are you about a size 14? I don't know why they'd be asking.
Fun fact, I actually... It depends on the time of the week. You know, Mondays and Thursdays is usually wear the girder. Tuesdays and Wednesdays I just is binge eating, and then
the old binge and purge.
Yeah, and then the weekends I just cry and purge.
The old purge and purge.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta make it to that cheerleading squad somehow. I'm trying to be at the top of the pyramid, too.
You're gonna get there one day.
Yeah, I don't have time to be on the bottom with all the other fat bitches.
No.
But yeah, for you at home, it all depends on when cheerleading season starts.
Oh, that makes sense to me. Some notes I had on this question. What's the deal with European and American sizes? What's the deal with all the XXL sizes? Basically, all my notes come in the form of observational humor.
Oh, yeah. No, fun fact. There was a period of time, Tim, I'm sure you remember this, where I was just splurging on clothes from Wish.com.
I remember the Wish.com days.
And I did not know that sizes in China were very different than sizes in the United States.
Hey, we have our system and they have theirs.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I should have realized that a 3X out there and a 2X, very different than a 2 and 3X out here in the States. Oh well.
Yeah. We learn our lessons.
Yeah, everyone's going to learn somehow.
And the lesson is, don't support foreign economies.
Exactly.
You want to move on to number 2 here?
Yeah.
All right, this one's got a little more meat on its bones than that last one. This is from Batman Flask of the Mantasm wants to know, does getting naked count as a change of clothes?
Um,
I think in The Sims it does.
yeah, according to that court appearance I had to make about 2 months ago, I don't think it does.
Well, shoot. I mean, heck, that means there's a precedent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're in a private place like your house, um, then yeah, it can. It all context is key on this one, Tim. But if you're in a public park, with a bunch of families roaming around, then no, you can't really consider it a change of clothes.
I guess not. I mean, it's a style, certainly.
Yeah, or at the shopping mall, or at the Sephora on Powell Street. Yeah, there's a couple places I can't go back to. I mean, but I thought it was European. I thought it was hot, and I thought it was new. I watched that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry started dating the nudist, and then took inspiration from that.
I get all my best ideas from Seinfeld.
Oh, I know. I've been doing your podcast for about a year now.
So you get a pretty good idea.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah, here we got this one here from at Godzilla Cloaca wants to know, if fashion is a human right, should I be sending my apple bottom jeans to less fortunate countries?
Um,
And this is a
well,
double header. Tell me, is fashion a human right?
it it is, and okay, so in this country, fashion can be a human right with the Salvation Army.
Ah,
However, in their eyes, being a homosexual is not a human right. So
because they're the
I don't
army.
know. With the Salvation Army?
Yeah, because it's don't ask, don't tell.
Oh yeah. So uh, I guess it can be, but it's weird, We live in a country with different priorities.
The UN should really get on this, I think.
Yes. If I were in charge of the UN, then my first decree would be that everybody has to start wearing Jinko jeans again.
Hey, I can get behind that.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back to 2001, Tim.
Music videos have to be 4x3.
Exactly. Uh, Jinkos or Ben Davis khakis is the pant wear, and then everyone has to wear a backwards red baseball cap.
Oh, good. So, hey, I just have to turn my hat backwards.
Yep. But then here's the funky part. Everyone has to be able to grow a soul patch.
Uh-oh. I'll get
Yep.
to work on that.
Yep. That would be my decree.
Tinted tips, are they making a comeback?
Um, they're not mandatory if you want the frosted tips, but they would gain you more social points.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, really, who wouldn't?
Exactly, exactly. If you want to be a good Samaritan, you have to frost those tips.
Nice. And the last part, I think, of course, we should be sending our apple bottom jeans to less fortunate countries. I mean, we could be sending more, but bare minimum.
Yeah, I mean, we could get Flow Rider to make a music video on it. Uh,
It's sort of like We Are the World, you know? Get everybody in on it.
yeah, mid 2000s edition. Uh,
Yes.
it'll just be it'll just be a bunch of girls shaking it, and then like Flow Rider rapping it, and then Fergie would probably be on the hook, And then yeah, someone will donate something to the rest of the world. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be apple bottom jeans. And the boots with some fur.
Yeah. We'll get on to the next one here.
All right.
This one from @NutFancier wants to know, name one cartoon character that actually changes their clothes. Okay.
Oh.
Think about it.
That reminds me of Hey Arnold. There was
With the weird sweater kilt.
There was a bit. What's Hey Arnold's best friend? Gerald, right?
Yes.
So there was an episode where it was like there's just a bit where it was at Gerald's house and he was getting ready and he opened his closet and he had just like a bunch of the same clothes.
I'm positive that's a universal bit. I mean, that's easy pickings.
Yeah. Damn. That's
Not
hard.
Doug. Not Doug. Not Pepper
Yeah.
Ann.
Oh man.
Not Recess.
But Pepper Ann's 1 in a million.
You got me there. Hey.
That's hard, man. I don't know. I can't think of any cartoon right now that. I mean, Jimmy Neutron went from shorts to pants. He went
That's
from
true.
like he went from capris to pants from the movie to the TV show.
Which was probably, this was the early 2000s. Was that a real shift in fashion?
I mean, okay, capris were a very big staple in the early 2000s fashion, right? Especially for girls, but it was weird. Girls' capris were different than guys' capris. Girl
As they should be.
capris showed it was like up to the ankles, and then dude capris was right past the knees. Dude capris were basically shorts that just covered the knees.
Oh, so we're the ones showing more skin in this scenario.
Yeah. And I remember as a kid, I really wanted to get a pair of capris. I thought that they were so cool. And my mom was like, yeah, I'll get you a pair. And she got me a pair of guy capris. And I was like, no, Mom, I look like a tool. I was like, you're going to give me a wife beater to match it? Yeah. I'm sorry we got off topic. I just, I can't think of any cartoon. I don't know if this counts, but in the Simpsons comics, Bart and Lisa wear different clothes than in the TV show.
All right, I'll allow it. It's not a I mean, hey, it is a cartoon character. The question does not specify that you can't
What
cross
media?
over into other media. So you got them there.
All right. Fuck
And as far as
you.
I know, the only thing that came to my mind is, these movies, these Disney movies, the characters, the girls turn into princesses. That's the only time they get to change. They go from rags to riches.
I only watch Fox princess movies.
Oh, like I'm trying. The Russian girl who survived
Who
the Romanov.
survived Vlad Lenin's attack?
Yeah,
Anastasia.
what's her name? That's right. Good old Anastasia. Hey, she had to go into hiding. Of course, she changed her clothes.
Zing. But what's her face? This one princess. That's Fox. And then I actually cannot name any other Fox princess movie. That's another episode, though.
Another episode, the Fox Princess episode.
Yeah.
Well, we can move on here. We got this one from You Made One Fatal Mistake. Wants to know, if you had to have one fashion-based illness, would it be queer eyes or post-traumatic dress disorder? I think we have to define. I think queer eyes, of course, very bad for your eyes. I'd say
Everything you say is gay?
no, queer eyes. It only affects the eyes, James.
Well, I thought it was like I thought that would be like a really cool superpower. Like you had like instead of laser vision, it's gayer vision, and you like shoot something and then automatically turns gay.
Well, maybe this is antiquated notions here. Maybe queer eyes is a superpower. Maybe I just
Yeah.
couldn't think of another superpower, so I changed it into illnesses. I mean, that couldn't be, but
Hey, are you trying to say that gayness is an illness on your podcast?
well, I would never say that, obviously.
Yeah. Where's Derek when you need him? He's our biggest ally here.
He's the biggest ally. Well, he's in Alaska.
Oh yeah, I forgot. he's uh he's got a bigger ally out in Alaska. But what were we talking about? Queerness.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is the other illness. I think,
Wait, what? Post-traumatic stress disorder?
well, you know, that's mostly, that spikes after the Oscars, or so I hear.
Is that just PTSD for bad shit you wore?
Yeah, or other people wore,
Oh. Huh.
which has
So
lasting
the
effects.
question, what would I rather have?
Yeah, bear in mind, an illness like post-traumatic stress disorder is not covered under some insurance plans, because, you know, that would be mental health.
I'd rather have the superpower where I'm able to turn people gay.
All right, queer eyes it is.
Oh
And
man, I would have so much fun with that.
that would be my choice too, then. Because we've determined it's not an illness, but a superpower.
Yep.
That there's no power to reverse the process,
Um,
unfortunately.
no,
Unfortunately
no,
for
no.
our
It'd be like
fundamentalist.
vampires. If I die, like if someone kills me, then everyone,
Oh, that's
who,
right.
everyone who I turned goes back to the normal preference. Even if I do use my powers on someone who's already gay, they just go back to being gay.
But they can tell. It's sort of like that hit television series True Blood, where I'm trying to remember what they call the vampire that turned them. Not the alpha, but let's just say the alpha. When the alpha dies, you feel it.
Oh yeah, no. Do you know what I felt? That who's that one handsome vampire who died? I felt that when he died. The
Well, you
guy
got
who
your
turned,
blonde. The
huh?
blonde vampire is
No, no,
a
no.
friend of the show.
The guy who turned the blonde vampire into a vampire.
Oh, I don't know who that is. That's like the kid, the 2,000-year-old vampire who's like a teenager.
Yeah, but no. Fuck. Who? There was this fucking guy in the show. I'm talking about the. I think he was. He was the one with the very like plantation ownery accent.
Well, that has to be Vampire Bill. Vampire
Um,
Bill, played by real-life husband of Anna Paquin.
I loved. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bill was pretty. Yeah.
The term we were
Gosh.
looking for, incidentally, was maker. A vampire's maker is the vampire who has turned someone. This is the True Blood fan cast.
William Thomas Compton, born April 9th, 1835, more commonly known as Bill Compton, or Vampire Bill. I love it. I I also thought what's her name was kind of attractive. Who's the
The mean
lady?
blonde?
Oh, Pam? No, I love Pam. Who's that lady who Eric turns, who is on, or Bill turns her, and she's on Daredevil?
Is she black?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to have to take a longer... Oh, the younger woman.
Yeah, what
Jessica
is
something.
Jessica? Jessica.
I will not
I
turn you.
like I like her on the show Daredevil.
You'll be a good vampire, not a bad one.
Yeah. Oh man, we could have an episode dedicated to vampires, and I would love it.
Okay, hey, add it to the list.
Um, but I'm trying to remember who the Vampire King was.
I think there's a complicated hierarchy.
Uh,
You've got the King of
oh my
Louisiana.
gosh! The Vampire King is he's a guy from American Horror Story.
Let
God, why did
me
I think this dude was handsome?
let me see. King
Russell. I can't pronounce his last name. Eddington?
Edgington. I remember him.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched this show. Wow, my taste in men is very very
Malleable.
interesting. Very niche.
I think we'll move on. I think we've gotten a little off topic.
Sorry, yeah, we were just talking about vampires and I was didn't even delve into my otherkin life.
Of course, your otherkin life. That's add that to the list too.
Yeah.
But here's a big question. Here's from at The Simpsons with a blue check mark. Rate these Simpsons spec scripts. They're all fashion based. 1. Homer becomes a successful maternity clothing model. 2. Lisa finds out all her dresses are made by the same sweatshop worker, parentheses, cast your favorite Asian American actor here. 3. Marge becomes a drag queen, parentheses, just kidding, this one's real, haha, signed Matt Groening. I guess we have to rate them.
Oh. I feel like Lisa would already know that
Her clothes comes
most
from sweatshops.
yeah, most clothes in America either come from sweatshops or like private prisons.
So this wouldn't be a surprise to her.
Nah.
Hey, I feel like that's a stronger rep. A sweatshop worker, you have to explain why they speak English. I think finding out they were made in a private prison is a stronger story.
Yeah, that would be fun.
These are all B plots as well, I would say.
Yeah. um, Lisa learns about the industrialized prison complex.
I mean, I think it sounds like a good ep.
That wouldn't be. I don't know how many zingers would be in that episode.
Oh, I bet they just get a comedian to play the inmate. You know, hey, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey,
Homer
my
goes
rights
to
are being taken
privatized
away."
prison.
It's John Mulaney.
Homer breaks the law in some random town and then gets sent to a privatized prison and then has to work in a labor camp.
And John Mulaney is the inmate, and he's like, "Hey, come on, Homer, what's the deal? Yeah, we just gotta make dresses."
Yeah. Or license plates.
But then it's not fashion related anymore.
Oh yeah. Damn. Well then, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun episode. Let's pitch it to Matt Groening.
Hey, let's pitch it. I tried to find his Twitter handle. There are a lot of fake Matt Groenings.
Yeah, I think it's because of all the stuff I sent to him.
Oh, he's off Twitter because of you.
Yeah, sent him a lot of fan art involving him and Bumblebee Man.
Oh, I've seen that fan art.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a whole hard drive full of that.
Yeah, so he blocked me, but whatever.
You know, these celebrities, hey, what do they call that? Parasocial interactions. If they can't handle it, get off Twitter.
Exactly. I was listening to something on another podcast about this app that celebrities have where they get a phone number to get their fans to text them. So I was thinking you and I should do that one day.
One day, when we have fans.
When we have fans. We have fans. This one's out to you, Kim, and the guy who listens to us at the dentist office.
Yeah.
But we got off topic. What was even the episode with Homer and fashion?
Let's see. These are spec scripts, of course. Homer becomes a successful maternity clothing model. You know, dresses that are widened for pregnant women.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've done episodes with models before. That seems like a fertile ground to mine for...
Yeah, for sure. That's been on for like 30 years. I feel like they had to had a couple episodes with.
Yeah, they're just repeating themselves at this point.
Yeah. They're like, the people don't remember.
Hey, I don't remember.
That's true, and you're bigger Simpsons fan than I am.
Yeah, you've seen how I decorate my walls.
Yeah. I'm just a fan of the fan art.
So often the way.
And then what was the Marge one? I don't remember.
Marge becomes a drag queen, parentheses, just kidding, this one's real.
Did Marge become a drag queen in an episode?
Oh, I think so. Let's look it up with the power of the internet. Yes, that's season 30, episode 7.
Season 30? How many seasons are they on?
Well, that was 2 years ago, so I'm betting 32. They are on season 31.
Holy shit. That's a lot of episodes, Chief.
Oh.
I don't know, The Simpsons sucks. Next question.
Hey, Chief, that's a lot of episodes.
Oh, that could be a Halloween costume.
I like it.
Well, there's two problems with it.
You might say there are two problems.
Problem one. I don't know how I don't know how people would react to us dressing up as cops for Halloween.
That is a problem in today's climate.
I don't know. Speaking of today's climate, question 2, I don't know how they'd feel about you being blackface.
Yeah, you know, that was really what I had in mind.
That's
But next question. What does GQ stand for?
GQ?
Hey, good question.
I love it.
But seriously, folks, I don't know.
I don't know what GQ stands for either. Did you just send me something?
I didn't send over Discord I did, but not over anything else.
Durr. Oh, you're sending. Oh my gosh. I'm just never mind. I'm being a forgetful Franny. But I don't know what GQ stands for. Guys questioning ...
Magazine.
Huh?
We'll just append magazine to the end of that. GQTSM.
Yeah.
And that's probably as close as we're going to get to the real thing.
Hey, I mean...
Someday we're going to be on the cover of GQ.
Hey, I already am on the centerfold of GQ.
Oh, I got some news for you. I don't think that was GQ.
Oh, that's why I wasn't wearing any clothes.
And scene. I put another one up here. This one from @Scrimpy wants to know, on Casual Friday, how casual is too casual?
Let's bring it back to our first question.
Oh, all the way back. Hey, hit the rewind button.
Yeah. Was it our first or second question? I don't remember.
Looks like our second.
Second question. And I'll tell you this much for sure. I've gotten fired from a couple places. Just because I thought it was casual Thursday, and they said, "Hey man, you're supposed to be wearing clothes." And I said,
You said, whoa.
"Well, this is what I casually wear. Come on, man."
This is casual.
Yeah, exactly.
It may not be your casual.
But it's my casual, damn it. So
Companies really have to take that into account.
I mean, I was wearing a chastity belt, so I thought that was enough to wear.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Exactly. But you know what? Whatever. Kmart is a
Fascist organization, we know.
yeah, I was about to say they're very prude. They don't let me express me for me.
So I guess, hey, in closing, fuck you, Kmart.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Kmart.
Oh,
There goes our sponsorship deal, Tim.
I guess, hey, if this weren't going out live, I could do something about it, but that's just the way it goes.
Yep, we're live and dangerous. Just like the Thin Lizzy album.
We're like Thin Lizzy albums in a lot of ways. I haven't heard of us, for instance. Did you mute yourself, my friend?
I did mute myself, Tim.
All right. I guess that means it's time to move on to our next question.
Sorry, I had to pay tribute to Thin Lizzy.
Hey, this one kind of overlaps here. From @CannibalHolocaust wants to know, what song plays during your makeover montage?
Oh, easily Strip by Adam Ant.
Nice. Hey, I'll look it up. And okay, let's give this a listen. Obviously, this is for my ears only, not the podcast listener.
Not only are we getting canned from Kmart, but we're also getting a cease and desist order from Adam Ant.
Hey, I like the music video so far. Very regal.
This is a music video?
Yeah, it's typically 80s. They're dressed like they're from Wuthering Heights, though.
Okay. You know, I said easily Stripped by Adam Ant, but it's a tie either by that or King of Rock and Roll. I don't remember the name of the band.
Looks to be by a band named Prefab Sprout.
Yep. It's like what the fuck is that chorus? It's like hot dog, jumping frog, Albuquerque, the king of rock and roll.
I like this one too. Hey, good choices.
Right? I keep my montages super 80s. You have to if it's a changing monologue.
I feel like I could, I'm not the punk guy that you are, but I'm envisioning something like Gang of Four for me.
Gang of Four.
Let me see. What's my favorite? The one that goes like
Steve Albini.
Gang of Four. I think it's called Discipline.
Tim, that was very rude of you.
I'm sorry.
We are recording.
Yeah, I could see this. Gang of Four. I'm getting like a little makeover montage and you hear, "Home! It's no castle! He wants his wife to run!" I think it fits.
Yeah. Alright, well that sounds like a fun montage moment for us. But 2 montages in one episode, Tim? I don't think so.
You're right. Only
We
one
have
may
to fight for
montage.
it. No. We're gonna have to fight for it, Tim.
And the fight gets its own montage, so everything is confused.
Yeah. What would be our fighting montage?
Well, let's see. I think it would look like the fights from, like, They Live.
Oh my god. The longest. That's like one of the longest fight scenes in a movie.
But what would the song be?
Oh.
I think it would be that... Was it Misfits or one of those other... It's the most mainstream punk song. It's like, hey, oh, let's go.
That's not the Misfits, my friend. That's the Ramones.
Okay.
No, we'd do something cooler.
Get Quentin Tarantino's sound producer in here. You know, someone else gets to pick a lot of those songs.
I know. A Dr. No song, but it might be too short for that long fight scene.
Oh, well, it's a montage. We just cut it. We cut it into pieces.
But it's a very random reference, but the South Park episode where they build a treehouse. You remember that episode, Tim?
I remember. I'm trying to look up Dr. No. That's a band, not a James Bond film.
I mean, it's both. Everybody's time for a piece of me! Dogs want love a piece of me! Oh my god! You can do it! Yeah, they played that song. They play the song "Piece of Meat" in South Park when they build the treehouse, and the older kids find out that they have a treehouse, and so one of them just yells, "Mosh pit!" And then they just start, and then Dr. No just starts playing, and a big old mosh pit starts in the treehouse.
This is pretty good fight music.
Right?
And I notice it's got the Love and Rockets guy doing the art, so bonus points.
Wait, what?
Well, the album, on YouTube at least, it's got art by, what's his name? Jamie something? Jamie, the artist from Love and Rockets. Or
really?
Rocket.
That's cool.
Jamie
their
Hernandez.
logo is this lady who's a singer for a band called 45 Grave.
Let me confirm all this. Jamie Hernandez, Dr. No. I'm getting nothing. And let's see. I better make sure it's Jamie and not Jaime, but
Jaime?
that's for another. Nah, I mean, it's not spelled Jaime. But I digress.
All right, so what's the next question?
Oh, last one. Last one here from @SolomonGrundylocks. If you had to describe fashion to a blind person, which blind person would it be? You've got, hey, your pick of the litter here. There are some fashionable blind people already. Stevie Wonder comes to mind.
If you're blind, why do you even wear clothes?
I wake up every morning and ask that question. Actually, it's sort of the reverse. In a world of the blind, why would the sighted man wear clothes? I believe that's a line from Minority Report.
Oh, I thought that was a line from Daredevil.
True.
From issue 231, Daredevil gets put on trial for public nudity.
Which is ironic because
becomes a sexual offender.
Daredevil's on trial, but Matt Murdock is his attorney.
What is his attorney?
It's like a sitcom.
He just keeps on having to like come in and out of the of the courthouse.
Like, you remember when Woody had to like pretend Buzz was there by wiggling an arm around? It'll be like that.
I love it.
All right. Well, hey, I'm willing to go out on that.
All right. I liked it. It was tight to the point. We got off track on the True Blood one, but you should know by now, Tim. I don't. When someone brings up vampires to me, I lose my train of thought.
You lose control.
Yep.
It's a bit like bloodlust.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, we'll add it to the stack. We're going to get to that vampire episode one day.
All right, I'll be here for it, Tim.
Hey, we just have to do it at night.
Hey, I'd be down for it if you didn't fall asleep at 8 o'clock.
I know it's a problem. I'll forego the cookies and milk and try to really push my limits there as far as staying up late.
Well, Tim, if you're really about it, then we'll stay up late. We'll have a real slumber party over the phone.
A real vampire slumber party over the phone. We'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll bring the People magazines, and I'll bring the
Anne Rice books.
yeah, and Anne Rice.
Well, okay, who's the vampire author? Yes, she wrote the Vampire Chronicles. My reference is solid.
Oh yeah, but I don't read actual books when I do summer parties.
You're right, just magazines.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Tim, I guess I'll leave you on that note.
All right, hey, it's been fun.
No, it hasn't. But I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week. You know, they say fashion is like riding a bike. It's cyclical. Fortunately for me, cardigans never go out of style. Anyway, I guess it's time you were on your way. You just listened to Mr. Tim's Neighborhood. Credit where credit is due, most additional audio is from freesound.org with links in the description. Mr. Tim's Neighborhood is a comedy podcast you can find on iTunes, Spotify, and MrTim.com. Thanks for stopping by.